Yo, what's good? I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to ship out cards. The reason why I'm even making this video is because I've been doing a lot more trading and buying bulk cards, AR cards, all types of stuff. So, I end up having to teach a lot of my customers and people that I'm doing business with how to ship cards because they've never done it before. So I figured I'd make this video. The community's getting bigger. I'm getting a tiny bit bigger. A bunch of orders have been happening. That's why I'm slacking a little bit on the content. But yeah. So I'm gonna just give you a quick, easy way to ship out expensive singles, and I'll cover the cheap singles very easily. So first thing you want really is your product, right? Product, right? So let's say you're sending out this gorgeous Bulbasaur, right? See that Master Ball Bulbasaur? Gorgeous card. You don't want to be sending these in an envelope. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. You want tracking, you want insurance on that. Anything over, I want to say $20 to $25, you want to have tracking on it. In my opinion, that's just me. I'd rather take a small loss on the shipping rather than sending it and then we both lose out on stuff, right? So anyways, I left an example here on here you go, bubble mailer, right? Don't be afraid to get these things. Get them. You want to be a Scrooge about these things. I have a whole box and boxes and boxes and boxes of these. It's way cheaper, right? You don't have to keep running to the store. You're gonna be spending like $5 every time you go to like Target or Staples. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. So anyways, don't use the whole thing to send your singles. Don't use the whole thing. You want to use half of it, right? You want to be smart, efficient. So I have the not as good end of it, right? You see, it has the flap. I already cut half of it, right? Easy. You seal it up, right? Then you print out the label at a good size and you use it to also double seal it as a means of protection. This right here, you cut off right here. You know what? I got scissors. I'll show you. Kind of want to cut these ends right here so you can make a flap for folding it over and also sealing it with your label, tape, whatever you want to do. Use both. Truthfully, you want to be safe about these things, just because there has been a lot more theft in the with shipping companies. I had UPS try to steal a package and then they delivered it 3 days later. What do you think? After I put a claim on it. So you see right here, boom, right? I don't got shipping tape on me because I don't usually prepare my orders here at my desk. But, you tape over this, you seal this, tape over it, put a label, boom, clean, right? So if you're just starting out, or if you're just doing it for fun, I guess, if you're doing it for fun, you don't have to, but if you're starting a little business and you really want to get into the game and you want to get into the community, boom, throw this baby in there. Use the packing list, unless you want to put like a cute card or something, but use the packing list and write a nice little note. You always want to put like a little touch of yourself. You want to connect with these people. If you love what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? If not, then whatever. But I personally like leaving a little note, a little drawing, telling them thank you, check out my stuff, blah, 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 And this right here, I wouldn't put it in there like that. So what I use is Corex. It sounds like bullshit or whatever, but it's like, it looks like it would be cardboard if it was like a plastic type cardboard. That's basically what it is. This stuff, I'm very lucky. I have a really huge free supply of this stuff. So I understand like not everyone's gonna have this opportunity. So if you're able to use cardboard, use cardboard. But this right here is your best friend, man. It is your best friend. It is super durable, super. Doesn't bend. Like, bro, I'm putting force on this thing. So what I like to do is I like to put that to protect right here, right? And some people use tape. I don't like using tape because it could get really messy. Easy. A rubber band. All right? And you don't need exactly Corex. You can find a good cardboard. You can find this stuff anywhere. Like material that's like this, anywhere. So you see, it's strong, and since you're using a bubble mailer, use 2, man. Just use 2. Just use 2, and you're good. Like, this is enough to protect it. And you can put your little message in here, say thank you, some freebies, you know, boom, throw it in there. It's an eye catcher and people appreciate it, man. People actually collect this stuff. They don't just see it as a market or some type of crypto. It's real people collect this stuff. Obviously, you got your label right here, right? You make sure that all the information is correct before you even send it out. And yeah, that's like the easy way to send it, man. And I didn't have to actually go through the process because I'm pretty sure you guys have brains and you guys know that you want to seal these things, right? You want to put a label over it. I'll put pictures of examples of stuff that I send, so that way you can more or less see it and emulate it. But that, yeah, it's a super easy way of shipping this stuff, and it doesn't have to be so complicated. And getting your labels, you could go straight to USPS or UPS and get it through there, but truthfully they're overpriced. Like, UPS will almost always screw you, and I know it sounds like I'm bad mouthing, but truthfully that it is what it is, right? And USPS has the cheaper rates, but sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes their service sucks. But it's been pretty good for me lately. I don't know, maybe they upped their game, but I've been sending my stuff. It's been getting there super quickly, between 2 to 3 days, sometimes 2 to 4. It doesn't get past 5 days. You know, I even sent a booster box of battle partners with slight protection and a little bit of wrap through a bubble mailer. Got there perfectly. Insane. Only because I ran out of boxes. So honestly, go with USPS. Use things like Shippo or Pirate Ship, so that way you can save some money on your shipping, because this game has really small margins, and you always want to be at least, you know, 12 to 15% on your margin, so you can make something, because shipping ain't free. Getting this product ain't easy. And yeah, so anyways, I'll show you guys another sweet box. And honestly, shout out to Pokémon, because Pokémon actually put me onto this box. All right. So this right here is what I call the God box, man. Very small box, right? Deep. But the reason being is because not everybody wants to buy a bunch of stuff. So you don't, you know, so for customers that come regularly, get like one box, a couple of loose packs, right? Fits perfectly like that. See that? Perfect. Throw these holes in there, boom, easy. It all fits. It's all Gucci, you know? Could leave your little note and stuff. Bam. See that? Very easy. You know, you put a seal over here, you tape it up, put your label, bam, make sure nothing moves. And for your cheaper stuff, easy right here. Let me see, I don't even have a pen here, or else I would have. But yeah, for cheaper stuff, you could use the envelope. You know, put the card between some cardboard and rubber bands. But truthfully, I don't even do that anymore. I just use Corex, because I obviously have a ton of this stuff. Like, I mean a ton. Like, this is just one tiny box full of Corex. I have 2 big boxes of Corex. Weighs less than cardboard, a lot more durable. Truthfully, if you're able to get your hands on this stuff, use it, because this stuff is gorgeous. And you know, if you're somebody that works in a warehouse or a retailer or anything, they got a bunch of this stuff lying around that comes in with shipments. So take advantage of your day job if you have a day job and you're doing this. If you're full-timing this, then pretty sure you could find something on Marketplace. People are trying to get rid of this stuff. People, like, companies give this stuff to the employees because they can't do anything with it. It costs too much to ship back. You know, recycling and dumping costs a lot of money. So they just try to get rid of it. So you can always find it on Marketplace or whatever it is. But Corex, your best friend. I haven't had any issues with my envelopes getting stuck in the machine or anything. This, I don't, for envelopes, I do not use double Corex. What I do is I do one singular one and the rubber bands. You know, bands. Boom, easy. You literally just throw one in like that. What I do is I like to cover the front more with the Corex than the back because, you know, you always want to cover the art more. And I'll use the packing list, right, where I write my note or whatever, and I'll put it on the back side to make it more of a protection on the back end. But I just use one really to not get the envelope stuck into the machine, right? So I leave your little stuff, whatever, boom. Not that thick, you see that? It's gorgeous, gorgeous, really. Seal this, don't lick it. If you want to, go ahead, but I tape it. Sender address, well, I guess for the sake of the camera, sender address right here. Person who's receiving it in the middle. Get a bunch of forever stamps on bulk on eBay, bro. Just slap that baby in the corner. Go to USPS, slide it in. So anyways, I hope this has been helpful, insightful. If there's any weird questions or another video I should do, let me know. I've been doing this a little bit over a month, but really I've been in the community and selling and stuff for years. I mean, I've been collecting since I was like 5, 6. So you kind of pick up a lot of things along the way. Poke and E showed me a bunch too when I was starting off with his videos. His videos are incredible, and there's a bunch of ways to make shipping a little cheaper, so that way you can, you know, not lose such a big margin when you're shipping out. And really, you with time, the more you send things out, the more you kind of see the rates, and you get used to what moves for what, and you can adjust your shipping prices accordingly. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Thank you. If you like what you saw, obviously stick around. If not, see you. And dislike it, whatever. Like it, dislike it, whatever. Peace.